According to sources, apparently Meghan Markle really truly believes that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, really should give her some slack, as it were, cut her some slack. Basically say, yes, there were good times alongside the former royal known as Meghan Markle, particularly because, according to Meghan, well, actually, she inspired her on so many levels. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you today on a very beautiful sunny day here in the very heart of London town. It's always nice to have your company, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. It's lovely to have your company too. I know I often say this, but just be kind to each other. We're a friendly group here. We don't like any swearing, any falling out. We don't need to have an argument over somebody spelling something wrong. Boy, we had enough of that at school, didn't we? Do you remember that, chums? You've spelt this wrong. And do you remember getting the red mark round the thing you'd spelt wrong? Yes, you do. This is the thing. Never leaves you, does it? So when somebody has a go, you think, give it a rest. That was many, many years ago. Some people might say the same thing about this. As you know, Meghan Markle, when she came into the British monarchy, was going to reset it all and apparently make it fabulous and monetize it and do all sorts of wonderful things that apparently were going to modernize what we now know. Now, as you know, sadly, since the demise of Queen Elizabeth II, the problem that I've found with the monarchy is it's very hard to readjust to the way that they are simply moving on. Many people, for instance, did not like at the coronation of His Majesty the King Charles III, when he openly stated that he was defender of all faiths. They just truly believed it should be the Christian faith in a Christian country. That sparked, as you can imagine, a mass of debate. Now, here's where it gets fascinating, because again, you look at it and think, well, the monarchy has modernized in many ways. And according to that source, Meghan Markle believes that she was an imperative part of it, simply because she started this. You see, remember at that very famous engagement thing in the Kensington Gardens, near the pool, etc. Well, you see, Meghan, if you remember, clutching her man in the white coat, pouring him, holding hands. This was radically different to anything anybody had seen before. And as I told you in a previous video, both Meghan and Harry wanted to make more of a Hollywood stylized engagement video, not the usual boring orchestrated reality sit down. But it now gets worse, because according to that source, both Meghan and Harry believe that William and Catherine are stealing their thunder. Stealing their thunder, I might point out, with things like this. Imagery of them walking hand in hand, arty black and white pictures, and cultivated, curated videos that are now put on their very popular YouTube social media sites. The person that was working alongside Meghan said that Catherine had copied everything from a sort of overall of her makeup, her hair, her styling, yet, she was ridiculed, chastised, and ran out of town when she wanted to do something different. Meghan apparently cited the fact that the media called it a messy bun. When Catherine has her hair up, it's elegant and fascinating and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is that she believes, get this, chums, that actually what her and Harry were doing paved and set the way for the way that Catherine and William are working it out in public now. And more importantly, this is the cue, that they've copied them. In fact, copycat Kate. And this was going to be featured inside their tell-all documentary for Netflix. Apparently there was a nice segment about that, but somebody had the foresight to cut it, unlike the dreadful curtsy. So I throw it open to you. As I say, this is from an excellent source. Did Meghan and Harry reshape the modernised monarchy? Is this a new William and Catherine, all thanks to what they saw with those two? Or is it a natural evolution, sadly, to the demise of Queen Elizabeth, who didn't like public displays of affection, literally in front of the public? Either way, I'd love to know what you think to this particular breaking story. Neil Sean in the very heart of a sunny London.